Ndị Igbo ekene m unu. Asị m ka nke echukwelu ya zelu. Anyị si ndụ mmiri ndụ azụ. Mmiri atara m azụ anwụra. Asa dịrị mma na eke, dịrị mma na orie, fọzara mma na afọ, fọzara mma na nkwọ. Ụzọ ahịa anọ nke ndị Igbo ji biri. Asị na ya dịrị n'Igbo na mma o. Ise, ise, ise. Dịka o si dị ka agbapụ na ya ọsọ igosi na ya bụ ife anyị ji maka ya wee bịa. Na tupu anyị aga n'igosi na ya bụ ife, ọ bụla nke a bụ ụbọchị izu gị. Ị na-ejete afụ chanel anya n'igbe akwụkwọ ka baro ka ị like and subscribe ọ. Tinyekwa kọmentị, share ekwe ya, tụsa ya bụ ozi ka ụmụnne anyị dị n'ebe dị iche iche wee nụ ya bụ ife na-eme n'obodo a. Dịka o si dị, ihe wetara unu tata bụ nnukwu ọpdeti dị oke mkpa. Mma nchọ ka onye ọbụla misie ya. Mma nchọ ka ị ga ya bụ ife, ị ga-esi ya bụ ife wetara unu gbasa maka ya bụ ife na-eme n'obodo anyị nọ n'ime ya. And were ndị Igbo na-azọ drop your own comment.
What's going on in the East now? My brother-in-law, someone working for him, was coming with a worker, Ejide Hanozo, in Imo State. One of was another Abajo, was saying, Nnamdi Kanu, Iwonibu, sorry. It's a second on this side. Iwonya was in a gave a no Nibum Cap and I go on Abajo, Bajionibu, so. No, Babo Donya was a Babo Doni, but only Babajo, you know. So keep that aside as well. Some people have a kidnap on her. They kidnap these people and then they ask for or request for ransom. Now, where does the exchange take place? The back of the military checkpoint or police checkpoint. Also hold that. Now, that should align you or allude that to what Abacha once said, that any insurgents that lasted for 48 hours, take it to the bank, Aka government in there. I've always said that. Even before I became aware of Abacha's statement, I have always known that. I said to myself that any location, any environment, the people come together. So we're forming vigilantes. Such thing can never happen in our village. Go around there. Go and make your survey. Such thing will never happen. Any environment, the police force or whoever said there will be no crime here, go and check it. There will be no crime. Why can't you go to Asarok and make kidnap on that around that DSS connecting to the why can't you go and make kidnap? They never gonna make kidnap now. So the kidnapping stuff going on in the East, these criminals are working with some politicians, government in there, which will then take me to the leader of these kidnappers, these terrorists, yeah? This little imbecile, Nona Finland. For years, he has managed to call my name. After I'm that boy, Toyo for myself, but let's leave respect. Let's leave age by the side. He has managed to call upon Nnamdi Kanu. You said Nnamdi Kanu is you are his disciple. You are the Kanu disciple. You insult his wife. You insult his child. You insult his family. You insult his structure. IPOB. Now let me address him. For years, I've just alluded or connected or just talk about their nonsense, automatic stupidity that they're into. And that was not enough. In fact, it was enough for me because he's a child. He's a little child to me. Now, he behaves like a little child in our side. You know, these naughty children now, but if you knew such children in their village, Mazi, you know, growing up, and they were naughty children then. So, this person, when you're having a shower, or whatever, somebody calls and says, oh, you know what I heard you, I'm coming now. He will jump out and come and talk and speak rubbish. Number one, he's not comprehensive enough. He's not comprehensive, one. And I managed to connect that to Trisomy 21. Mazi, I want people to check what Trisomy 21 is. T for Tango, R for Romeo, I for India, S for Sierra, O for Oscar, M for Mama, Y for Yankee, 21, number 21. Now, that is a genetic disorder. If you look at this little boy, that disorder, and that makes him behave like, what is that disorder? Is a portion, is a third chromosome 21. When it happens to a person, that person will have a moderate intellectual disability, growth retardation, and some, characteristic facial features. So if you look at this boy in Finland, you will see that he escaped that disorder. Now, with all due respect, Tunde trisomy 21, because in this country, Mazi, if you go to a supermarket, you will see them working there. If you go to a bank, you will see them there. They're doing one thing or another. You go to them, the council, you will see them doing some jobs, doing something, pushing some stuff. Why is that the case? Because they have been trained. In this country, Ananya has special care.
Yeah, they have a special schools.
Thank you.
Even though it's a form of learning difficulty, but they have been so well trained and mannered that is almost concealed, and their characters sometimes can be very, very, impeccable. And I just want to add to what you said. The Buffon in Finland is an intellectual dwarf. He's got nothing to offer. Absolutely.
Not really, but that facial features. So if you look at this boy in Finland, you would see that is his facial features. So he escaped by 25%. Now, to analyze that is why I don't pay him no attention. But I will come to him I will round up in a short minute. Because of that, because he escaped, had he had trisomy 21, with all due respect to the trisomy 21 children, they are sensible. How am I here now? Just as you have confirmed, they are trained, so they behave like human beings. They are okay. They're fitting into the society and behave civilized. So because Onyanka escaped from the disorder, so he was not given that special care.
He couldn't have gotten it from the zoo where he escaped from. As the animal he is, we know how I for one know how he ran away from the zoo.
So he's running around all over the place. Number one, he's working for the zoo government. This is the first time I'm calling Nigeria zoo. In fact, to be honest with you, I don't throw names.
No apologies.
He's working for the Nigerian government. So his sense is number two. My husband, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu'S, for those of you who are deaf, where is that boy from? And now that should tell you that boy has only maybe he's affiliated through his mother's lineage to Ebony. Take it to the bank. Keeping all of that aside, he's running around like a little child that is not a trained.
Nobody knows his village or hometown.
Before you know he's insulting Nnamdi.
Yes, Lolo, you are very correct. When we come on Radio Biafra, we introduce ourselves and say the village or town where we come from and the province in Biafra land. This people has no identity.
Mm-hmm. So
no originality.
Yes. So he just appeared from wherever he appeared from, having this disorder that can allow him to reason like a human being. And he's bringing you Biafra. Yes? He's bringing you Biafra. Now,
maybe it's the cousin of Tinubu too, because Tinubu has a similar identity crisis.
Thank you. So now you're fighting for Nnamdi Kanu, yes. You could be fighting that now in your family, like in family squabbles, where you're having issues, and then maybe one of the family, the other family, your opponent, comes and takes your father away. You go to their house to rain fire and brimstone, isn't it? Would you fight your siblings or you begin to burn it down because somebody came and took your father? Man, is that what you would do?
That is the height of criminality, the height of impunity, and the height of wickedness.
And foolishness. So it shows that you're not a member of that family. Yes? Because you would want to protect that home and go and fight for the release of your father, to recover your father from wherever he's held. Yes? So that is me answering that part. Now, on the part of the intellectual disability and the stupidity and creating nuisance on social media, I and IPOB, we and Nnamdi Kanu and his family, we are fighting the government. We are busy, and I, for one, there's another little rascal lady that likes to call my name. There's nonsense going on now that Nnamdi Kanu, Nigerian government wants to release him to come and destroy what somebody. Those are in a psychiatric hospital to examine that. The nonsense that shoots out from their mouth. You wonder, is this a Onya? So if Nnamdi Kanu is released today, I guess he's coming to destroy. What is that monkey? What is he doing? He's not doing anything. He's causing kidnapping. He's the leader of kidnappers and terrorists in Biafra land. And he's destroying Ali Igbo. And that trial will go after him.
He said.
That is now conclude on our attention since I want his mates. Number one guy here. That's 1, 2. Away time. So we are busy resisting government. We are resisting the US government. Where UK government is busy playing pepper tiger and playing like they don't know what they're doing. Meanwhile, they're doing a lot to us. And we are fighting on that front. You think it's by going to war? What can you sustain war with? You can't. So we go with our brains. We find the loopholes and we present it. Biafra will come and then Nnamdi Kanu will be released and all the people who are held in illegal detention and unknown places by the Nigerian terrorist government, they will be released. That is how we will go about it. So I am busy and burdened by the weight of our people. And I cry to God every night to please help us, that our people will not perish, that they be protected and guided by Okike and the universe. So I've been busy now on all fronts to make sure that our people are protected and resisting government, because Hanetiaka in our lives in a lot of places, and I try to resist. So I've been busy meetings and the government and resisting evil, both spiritually, politically, and otherwise. Therefore, you do not have the time to respond to him. Neither does Nnamdi Kanu's family, all of us. Right? We don't have the time to respond to him. Now, having said that, this is when we get responded to him. We haven't that we came to respond to him because that is his age. He's like an 8-year-old naughty child. And then that became, little children into place. He puts them in order. If you misbehave, you put them in order. So, to prove to you that Onya is not intellectually able, I will present him. Nnamdi Kanu's family will present Nnamdi Kanu to them. To him and his minions, his fellow imbeciles, yes, with their unactivated frontal lobe, because they're all criminals anyway. So Nnamdi Kanu will have a challenge. So I have a full-blown broadcast on the 22nd of September. So between now and then, he should face the challenge. Yeah, Nnamdi Kanu now because Nnamdi Kanu has time. Nnamdi Kanu is very busy, so they can have a challenge on subject whatsoever. He's a Biafra leader or exile government. Because I think
Prime Minister.
As far as I'm concerned, exile government, I went 3 in diaspora. I went 1 in America. When the last person that they marched, there were 2 before him, I believe. So he's the Prime Minister. So IPOB is setting a challenge between the Prime Minister of exile in government, mad people, and then
crime minister.
Yes, Prime Minister.
Somebody went on. So they will say,
to be a Prime Minister, Mazi.
Yeah.
You have to be knowledgeable in a lot of areas, isn't it? So, Yeah, you debate politically with your opponent. So now we don't have time. So Nabikem has all the time in the world. So they can debate. Nabikem. What is 15 times 7?
105.
105. So if you
I bet you before and not answer that in 10 seconds. And then Nabikem.
Good evening, wonderful people, great Biafrans, wherever you are.
Nabikem just get the answer in less than 1.2 seconds.
So what is, if you turn 105 into time, what is that? If you put it into time.
Which amount of time?
Which amount of time? What amount of time would that give you? Not in days, because I know that will go into days.
Minutes?
Yeah, minutes. How many minutes would that give you?
Well, 1 hour and 45 minutes.
1 hour 45 minutes. Thank you, Nabikem. You can go back to your room now.
Thank you so much, Nabikem. You will soon have
so
have a mate that you will teach.
Yeah.
All the way
so let the Prime Minister have 1 hour 45 minutes challenge within Nabikem on 7 subjects. Now he's intelligent, yeah. So the competition or challenge would be based on 1, economics, 2, politics, 3, history, yes, of countries. Now 4, geography. You need to know the country you want to work with, your allies, yeah. You need to know about them. So 4, geography, yes. 5, what is 5 now? What is 5 now? So you have reasoning. What's this reasoning thing? Qualitative and quantitative analysis.
Yeah.
So that is 6, yes. And 5 is qualitative analysis. 6 is quantitative analysis.
History, it doesn't know.
Okay. I think I've called history, Mazi.
Okay.
So yeah, so economics, politics, history, geography, qualitative analysis, quantitative analysis. These are verbal reasoning, isn't it? So
all subjects as well. Add basic mathematics and also.
Thank you, Mazi, because for those
basic English
people
because
in
his
Excel
statements are always grammatically rubbish.
Thank you. So if you pivot all these 6 subjects, topics rather, fields, then let's cap it with basic mathematics to pivot. When you pivot, so they can run all their analytics and result again with that. So that's why we have to add basic mathematics. Now this is 7 topics. Yes, let the Prime Minister have challenge within Nabikem is 8 years old and he behaves like a little child. So Nabikem is equal to him. So let them have that conversation and challenge. So if he's feeling okay, they can cap it with using musical instruments like guitar or piano to garnish. Yeah. That they can play chess together. So Nabi, yeah, IPOB and Nnamdi Kanu are presenting in Nabikem for presenting in Nabikem for a challenge between IPOB and the so-called imbecile that is intelligent enough to be a prime minister. I have no clue what that means. So, and that is
let me allow you catch your breath. I have a little sip of water, and I may add, I know you've really done justice.
Let me finish, and then let me finish this. So, in this 7 topics, Nabikem has given us the time. It is 1 hour 45 minutes. So it is 15 minutes each.
Okay.
Thank you. So that is their challenge. If he lasts 5 minutes, that is all. That is the only answer I have for him and his fellow fools, imbeciles. Nonsense. They have no stand whatsoever. IPOB is all over the world. We are who we are, and we are indestructible.
Formidable. All you auto criminals, buffoons, morons that keep yapping your mouth about DOS this, DOS that, Lolo, Uchechi this, and all the nonsense you've been spewing using the sacred name of Biafra and IPOB to commit criminality. You now have a challenge with 8-year-old Nabikem Kanu, son of our great leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He will put all of you in your places. case closed. Lolo, thank you very much for that. This is a wonderful breaking news on the UK Timeout on Radio Biafra Medin edition. We are nearly coming to our official time, but Lolo, if you're still in the mood.
Ndị be anyị ekenekwanụ m unu dịka unu si wepụta oge unu igekwa ya bụ ife nnukwu ozi dị oke mkpa eji maka ya wee bịa n'iru akwụkwọ na Igbo midia bụ ebe anyị si wee na-wetara unu ya bụ nnukwu ozi dị oke mkpa gbasịta maka ihe na-eme n'obodo anyị nọ n'ime ya ana gbasịta maka nwere onwe ndị Igbo na-azọ ana gbasịta maka Mazi Nnamdi Kanu'S ladies dịka ị nụrụ ihe nwanne anyị wegekwu n'iru akwụkwọ ka efi were ikwu n'udo nke gị asị gị kwuo ka efi were ikwu maka na otu aka o jedebe njọ ọ ya adịkwanụ mma ọgwụ na ọtụ ụmụnne m achọrọ m ka unu tinyere anyị alụ nke unu ife unu chere n'iru akwụkwọ ikwucha ya bụ ife kapa arụsị ya kwurụta ụmụnne anyị ndị ọzọ ntị darụrụ nne na ụmụnne m kpọmọ na-ege ntị anyị na-ekene ndị nnekunu si na-esoyere anyị esiri ngwa nke mesịa n'ụmụ Igbo